Louisiana Beer Reviews East Coast Style IPA, 6% alcohol, India Pale Ale. This is from the Aldi 2022 Advent Calendar 24 can variety pack, all cans. And they're all brewed by the same company, State of Brewing, Waunakee, Wisconsin. Best by July 21st, 2023. That's making me think it was canned on July 21st, 2023. And they didn't hit the market till November 2nd. I guess they were gathering them all together and all, and it was delays and whatnot. But IPAs, you want to drink them as fresh as possible. And this is months old, but I can't do anything about it. I bought this on November 3rd, and they still have multiple packs of it, and they're selling. And they're not stocking too much other beer right now. I guess they're trying to push this. They've got the Holland 1839, the Aldager, and the Aldager, and the Monterey, Cerveza Monterey, but that's it. They want to save space for this one, I suppose. $49.95 for the pack, $2.08 a can. Now the first one I did had a flower on it. The second one had the 1950s peace symbol. And this has got a dove. Okay. It is overcast, somewhat breezy and damp and chilly today. Overcast, breezy, damp, and chilly. But that's Louisiana fall and winter. Dampness, uncomfortable, unpleasant. Okay. It's sort of an orange head in a way. Call it eggshell, but I don't know. It's pretty orange. And look at the beer. Look how orange the beer is. This thing is just orange like that cat. And opaque. Now, if the sunlight was bright, it might be translucent, but the sun is beyond that, under that roof line right at this point, and it's going to be obscured by clouds anyway. Okay. So I did the session IPA, much better than I expected. Session IPA is usually dreary, drab, and depressing. Then I did the West Coast IPA. It was clear like a West Coast, but it was a little bit strange. I don't know. Maybe the West Coast of a Great Lake or something. I don't know. But they have a shore, huh? A shoreline. They don't have a coast. Okay, well, anyway, it's strange. Okay. But good. This one has that strong grain bill, strong barley malt, strong Belgian style yeast note. It's unique. They are not like most of the IPAs we're thinking of. Hazy, yeah. Oh yeah. East Coast. Well, they're hazy, East Coast. This one's East Coast, so. Or like I say, the eastern shore of a Great Lake, maybe. Smells nice. All right. I don't know how you're going to feel about these. You might find them a little bit too peculiar to give a high score to. And I wouldn't take issue with that if they don't quite fit the style. And there's 24 different styles in there. Irish style red, Scottish style ale, dry stout, it goes on and on. Not a big alcohol range. 4.5 at the low end, 6.0 at the top. So 4.5 to 6. No Imperials, no 9 or 10%. They make some of that in Waunakee. I've purchased beers from them that were 11% under the Campanology Brewing Company name at Trader Joe's, a subsidiary of Aldi. Bitterness. Yeah, well, it is like an East Coast because the bitterness is low. And I mean low. Maybe too low. It's got the fruity hoppiness, but the bitterness units, maybe 30, maybe, I don't believe it. 2 out of 5 hop cones, and that's stretching it, I suppose. But that's so many, big brand, middle brand, micro brand, off brand, IPAs. I mean, they're not like IPAs in my head, in my thinking. They got no bitterness, they got fruitiness. They're not, a lot of times they're not pale. I don't know. Nah, there's no use stressing over. I'm not stressing over it, griping over it. Sweetness, yeah, 3.5 out of 5. Medium bodied, semi-sweet finish. I mean, if you want to drink an IPA and you say, I like them sweet and fruity, okay. I would call it something else. I would call it a hazy, sweet, and fruity IPA, not an India Pale Ale. Even the English styles, they're not as bitter as American. America likes to go to the extreme, but they're nothing like these, But if this is what you like, is it really the East Coast style? I guess it is. I guess it fits the style, which to me it means it's dull. A disappointment, like, well, I drank it. That was my, I got so many beers I drank in a day off of work, on a day off, or after work. But it's like, man, I used my slot here, because like a day off here, I'll drink 4 12-ounce for this. But I mean, it's in the pack. I didn't think all 24 would be winners, But it could be a style issue. I could have trouble getting my cognitive dissonance adjusted to it. But I'll give it a B. I mean, it's argumentatively good. Arguably good, I mean to say arguably good. Arguably. I was going to say 83, but I don't know, every sip. It's like every sip, the score drops. I've had beers like this. I bought 6-packs of beers where every time you drink another can or bottle, the score drops. It just gets progressively worse. You find something new bad about it. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with 80. That's the best I can do. I'm sorry, State of Brewing. I'm sorry, Aldi. I'm glad you opened up over here. Been happy with a lot of your prices, like for sliced bread. Very pleased. And even their bread is strange. Like, it tastes strange. It's thicker than normal. It's like a slightly bigger piece. Well, I don't mind that. But the flavor is different. But not bad, but good. Just different. Okay, yeah, 80. Even a casual Bud Light drinker, I don't think would find this particularly bitter. I mean, a Bud Light at 10 IBU, something like that. Yeah, B minus, marginally good. So laissez les bon temps relais, but perhaps with something else. And I'm going to end this by saying y'all go to Waunakee, Wisconsin, and tour the State of Brewing Brewery. And they have a little restaurant there too.